Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Sonia Ansari English Academy. My name is Sonia Ansari and I am from UP. So today I will let you know about grammar because millions of people in our country, whenever they are to start their journey of speaking, they always work on their grammar because they think that grammar is the base of speaking. Yes, we can't 100% deny the fact that grammar is needed, but grammar is needed, but we always have to be careful about learning grammar. To some extent, grammar is needed, but if we will value grammar more than practice speaking, then that grammar will not give us anything. My friend, before 1 month, my friend came to me and she asked me that she had started learning grammar, learning English speaking for last, you won't believe it or not, but that's true. She told me that she has been working on grammar for last 3 years. Yes, you heard it right. For last 3 years in order to get fluency, in order to speak fluently. But at the same time, she is not practicing English because something has crept in her mind that until she work on grammar, she won't be able to speak English fluently. So she has been working hard on grammar wholeheartedly, passionately, with consistency, and she's good at grammar. Her grammar is very good. She's in fact the master at grammar. But at the same time, the result about speaking, she is able to speak, to manage to speak, but not able to speak fluently. Then before 1 month, she came to me and she was asking me to tell her the right method, what to do, because she was very depressed. Because whenever we try to do something and we are giving our precious time to that thing, but the result is still zero, then obviously we will feel depressed. And same is the case with her. She was feeling depressed. Then I asked her what she was doing. She was doing that. She was saying that I have been working on grammar for last 3 years. Grammar, tenses, prepositions, articles, adjectives, direct, indirect, active, passive, lots of things she has been working and she has been mastered. But what's the result? The result is after 3 years of devotion, 3 years of passion, 3 years of hard work, she is still not able to speak English fluently. I'm not saying she is zero, but fluency is not there in her speaking. She manage, she manages to speak like she knows how to make sentences, she knows how to where to put article, where to put adjective, where to put right preposition, use of all these things, she is perfect. Then I suggested her to stop studying grammar, stop giving time to grammar, stop working hard on grammar, and start working, because the only thing she needed just to practice. Then she asked me what to practice. Then I said, you have to speak whenever you get time or whenever you don't get time. Sometimes we are busy, physically busy, then we can do practice speaking. We can describe anything, whatever is going on in our mind, we can describe that thing. Sometimes we are physically or mentally both disturbed, both busy in our work. Then I asked her to give as much time to speak, since beginning to end, since morning to evening to night. Every time she has to speak, whatever is coming in her mind, just speak. I asked her not to stop. If she can manage speaking while working, I asked her to speak. Then she was asking what to speak, and I said whatever is coming in mind. Lots of things are going on in our locality, in our country, in our family. Whatever the things are going on, start giving opinion about everything, because there is no shortage of content in our families. Relatives, there are the relatives are the one who always have objection about everything. So many things are going on, so many matters are going on with our families, with our friends. So whatever you're listening, just start speaking and start giving opinion about all these things. If you are at home, start describing whatever you are watching. If you are in the market, start describing whatever is being watched. If you are working, start describing whatever you are doing. If you are lying, if you are about to sleep, start speaking about your dreams, what you want to become. If you are, if you wake up early in the morning, start telling the routine. Today I will do this. Today I will write a story. I will speak at this time. I will speak at that time. I'll go to the market. I'll make the project. Whatever is planning, start speaking the planning in the morning. Then at night, speak whatever has been done in a daytime. Describe whole day at night. Describe the planning in the morning. Describe whatever you are doing. Describe whatever you are listening. There is no shortage of speaking. If something is not coming in your mind, start describing about your dreams. If that is also not coming in your mind, start describing about your childhood. Start describing the life of your friend. Start describing about your class 10th. If you have passed out the class 10th, start describing any moment of your school. If you are a professional, describe any moment or any event in your school. If someone has hurt you, then start describing your feelings. We always feel something 24 by 7. We always feel. Sometimes someone hurts us. Sometimes someone makes us happy. Sometimes someone gives us gift. Sometimes someone helps us. Sometimes someone cheats us. Every time we have something in our mind that is going on. So we are to describe that thing in English. But I urged her, I requested her, I begged her, I pleaded her not to give time to grammar. Stop working on grammar, because she has become the master of grammar. Now the step is to take about your speaking. Listen whatever you are listening in English. Watch whatever you are watching. It can be in TV, it can be in mobile. Watch everything in English. And she used this thing. She used to speak and speak and speaking for 1 month. And yesterday, she met me. And to my surprise, I was really shocked to see her speaking fluently. This is the power of speaking practice. I can't deny, we can never deny the fact that grammar is the base of speaking. But after base, we should come up and take a step forward. If we will keep on sticking to the base, we will not be able to come up. To come up, we have to take step by step, slowly. Then we will reach there. If we will stick to the base, that is the grammar, we will remain here. And yes, it's my life also. I wasted a lot of time. No, I don't say that I wasted my time. I learned a lot about grammar. But speaking was not improving. To improve our speaking, we should be separated from grammar. Separated means we shouldn't give much time to grammar. We should stop working more on grammar than to speak. Instead of working on speaking, we keep on working on grammar, and that becomes the biggest mistake of millions of people, and that becomes the reason for millions of people not to become able to speak English fluently. If grammar is the base of grammar, grammar also become the reason of the people not having fluency in their English. This is the grammar only. So we have to choose wisely that how much grammar is to be studied. We shouldn't become like a worm of grammar. If we become a worm of grammar, then we will remain becoming the worm of grammar. So it's my humble request to all of you. No, I'm not asking you to stop completely grammar. Keep working on grammar, but in a level, to some extent. If you will give your 100 time to grammar, then you will be perfect 100% in grammar only. So give consciously that 10% grammar, 10% this, 10% that, but 90% should always be speaking. It might be 80%, 5% grammar, 5% reading, 5% listening, 5%, 10, but speaking must always remain your 80% of practice. Reading should be more, 10% must be reading, 20% must be listening, 10% grammar, 10% reading, 20% grammar. That this has become 40%. Then 60% must be speaking. Whatever you are doing, it's up to you, but give more and more time to grammar. I'm not asking you not to give your time to grammar or reading, listening. They are also important, but not as much important as speaking is, right? So utilize your time, give your time wisely, make a schedule that how much time is given to grammar, how much time is given to reading, how much time is given to listening, how much time is this, but a large amount of time must always be given to speaking. This is the mantra of learning English. More than 50 point, more than 50 percent time should be given to speaking. And speaking, no shortage of content. I have already told. So now the time is to wind up, as what has been studied here in this video. Grammar to some extent, only grammar to some extent. Save your time for speaking. Consciously give your time to grammar, reading, writing, and vocabulary, but more time to speaking. So catch you in the next video. Yes, before winding up the video, let me ask you to please like, share, and subscribe so that I can also get encouraged to make more such videos. And I, as this is not only the journey of yours, this is my journey also, as I want to improve and I want to reach the level where I can speak like a native speaker. So this is my journey also. So if you want to join my journey, and we both will learn together happily, where I'll be telling you the tips and you will follow it, and we both will learn together. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so that every notification can reach you, right? So catch you in the next video. Till then, goodbye, and yes, have a smile on your face.